I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all my subscribers a very happy new year. Happy, joyful 2022. May we leave the past 2 years behind and see our future with more optimism and brightness in moving forward. I wish for you everything that you desire, great abundance, health, and happiness and love for 2022. I'll take this opportunity as well to remind you that my yearly readings for 2022 have been posted. If you would like to have a personalised yearly reading, it's a limited time offer that is available till the end of January 2022. So if you would like to have a personalised yearly reading, make sure you go to my website and book that reading from there. I really appreciate your likes, your comments, your shares, your thumbs up. It helps support my channel, which ultimately helps me bring more of these videos to you. And I look forward to another year, 2022, and sharing that journey with you, so we can all walk that journey together, supported with care and love for one another. Many blessings to you. Hello, my lovely Capricorn. Welcome to your reading, your first reading for January 2022. Happy New Year to you all. This is a general reading, Capricorn. It's a reading for Capricorn Sun, Rising and Moon sign. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there that will be specific to you. Also, I'll give you another reminder in case you've missed the intro. The yearly readings are out, and if you would like to, cards are already starting to fly, if you would like to book a yearly reading that is specific to you, make sure you book that before the end of January, as it's a limited time offer. So have a listen to those readings if you like them and would like one for you. Go to my website and book it from there. I'm creating your spread. I've been meditating on your energy, my lovely Capricorn. There's forward movement here. There's planning, there's forward movement, reassessment. I also sense, this may be specific to some of you, not necessarily all of you, but I get a sense of this boredom, or there's got to be more to life, there's got to be more to what I'm doing. This considering of, I don't want to be back on that treadmill is what I'm hearing. So that, I think, if it's for you, it may be a specific message. It may be for all of you. Take from it what you will, what fits for you, because they are general readings. They are general readings, my lovely Capricornians. Did I wish you a happy birthday? Happy birthday as well to you all. All right, so let's have a look. You're coming from a place of, you've got the Page of Wands here. This is a place of planning, planning what you want to do, where you want to be, what's your path. There's this assessment of what's your path. What am I meant to be doing? Trying to bring more meaning into your life. So there's this awakening time here for you, a time of bringing more awakening, bringing more awareness, so that you're not going to go through the motions of this year and before you know it, it's December 2022. It's okay, I need to slow things down. I need to fill my days with purpose. So there's some sort of planning that you're doing here. And it can be something that you've been planning from December and moving it forward, and spilling it over into January. Spilling it over into January. You're going to hit January and you've got the Three of Swords. I do need to give you what I get and what they tell me here. There is some sort of disappointment. Is it a disappointment in the self? Is it a disappointment in you. It's like, oh my goodness, and I just feel like, something needs to change. Is this real sort of breathing out, exhaling. Oh, there's something that's got to change. There's something that's got to be different. I can't do the same old is really what I'm hearing here. There's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of thought. The Three of Swords can also be mean some sort of heartache, some sort of heartbreak, some sort of... but I don't feel like it's that drastic, that dire. I feel like it's more something that needs to be released. Something that, is you're thinking, oh, I can't do this again. And that you feel with your emotions. It's something that's got to bring you pleasure. It's something that's got to bring, feed your essence, feed your soul. What are you reviewing? What are you wanting to move on to? What do you want to bring into your life that is different, my lovely Capricornians? You've also got the Eight of Coins. Whatever changes you're wanting to bring in, the Eight of Pentacles, this is the kind of opportunity, but it's opportunity that begets your hard work. It comes from your hard work. I don't like using that word hard work, because work shouldn't be hard. Work should be joyous. You should be doing something that brings you joy, that feeds your soul. But it is something an effort that you're making. So the changes here that are coming in for you are ones that are coming in because of your awareness of something needs to change, something needs to give. It's like, what are they showing me here? My guides are showing me it's like you're walking a tightrope. It's like, okay, something's got to change. You're walking this tightrope. You've got to keep your balance. You've got to consider things. You've got to consider what it is you're wanting to do, what you're wanting to create. This is very much your suit, pentacles, coins, being earthed, being grounded, being practical. You're really laying things out. You're really sorting through things. You're really being pragmatic about what changes you're bringing in. So these come about through your efforts, through your realizations, through your work. It's also if you are working, you're going to be burning the midnight oil. There is a lot of work that's coming through for you, which is going to be, you're going to reap the rewards of that. It's going to be beneficial for you. It's going to be beneficial for you. Okay, so you've also got the Five of Wands here. And the Five of Wands is about, let me just see. What am I picking up? The Five of Wands. I feel like there's going to be obstacles, but I feel like those obstacles are people, I want to say. They're people that don't want you to change, don't want you to do anything differently because it suits them for you to stay the same, for you to do what you're always doing because it serves them. It doesn't serve you. So there's challenges, there's things to overcome, and they can be your thought processes, your habits, your routine. It changes sometimes is a difficult thing to accept, is to do, because some people think, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know, but sometimes the devil you don't know adds a little bit of excitement, a little bit of adventure, and there's opportunities that lie in there. So there are opportunities that are going to come in with the change. But there are things that you need to line up. There's things that you need to sort out. I'm going to draw another card for you. There's things that you need to sort out. You need to, you might find some of these changes internally challenging because they're out of your normal way of being. You're really transforming is the word that I'm hearing here. You're transforming, my lovely Capricornians, which is not a bad thing because it's your birth month. It's the beginning of your birth year. And it just so happens to be the first month of the year, but it's the beginning of your birth year. How are you going to move along it? What are you going to put in place? What are you going to do? You've also got the King of Fire, the King of Wands. This is someone that is around you. It's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, sun, rising, moon sign, someone that's very, very strong. They may be the one that's presenting that challenge. An Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sun, rising or moon sign, they are the ones that are creating this bit of turmoil. Whether that turmoil is, what are they telling me here? Whether that turmoil is guilt. No, I can't leave people like this. I can't, I've got, if I don't do this, who will? And so, if I don't serve them, if I don't do what, what's going to happen? Who's going to, there's this very, very strong person, very, very strong person that's around you that could be creating some of this resistance that you may feel in wanting to make those changes. And it can simply be, I want to do some sort of workshop. I want to do some sort of course. I want to do something that expands my horizons, that gives me an added interest. But there's someone that wants to hold the reins, I'm hearing here. Someone's wanting to hold the reins. It's someone that you're emotionally attached to. So that tells me that it's either a partner, a family member, a very close friend. There's something that there's a heart connection. So it's someone that that's someone that and they may not be doing it out of being malevolent. They may just be doing it because they just don't want change. They just don't want, they're resisting it. They're creating resistance, which can spill over into you and creating resistance in you, which slows the whole process down. And we don't want to do that. No resistance. No resistance. What does that lead to? It's interesting, because that person, male or female, that is around you, that is creating that resistance, what they're actually doing is that they are shining a light on your shadow. What's holding you back? What are your fears? What are your concerns? What sense of self-worth do you have? What guilt do you have? What's holding you back from uncovering the real you, who you want to be? Because you've got the moon here, and the moon is about balancing out your shadow self with your conscious self, allowing your shadow self to come to the surface, to bubble up, to bubble to the surface. And when it bubbles to the surface, you can have a look at it. We never get rid of our shadow. It is part of us. It's yin and yang. It's our shadow that also makes us who we are on a conscious level. It's formed us, but it's about understanding that shadow. That's the point. Understanding that shadow, not allowing it to hold you back. So what is coming up for you? And that's going to start trickling up for you in January, my lovely Capricorn. And I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but things are going to come up from the depths. What have you done with your life? How are you living your life? Is it how you want to live your life? Are you living it for somebody else's purpose, or are you living it for your own? Metamorphosis. It's time to transform. It's time to change. There's self-love and beauty there. There's butterflies, which is about transformation. It's a time of metamorphosis for you. It's a time of transformation. It's a time of coming out of that cocoon, coming out of that state of hibernation. Because when we are doing things for others, we get caught up with doing the everyday. We forget about our dreams, we forget about our plans, we forget about who we want to be, and time just goes on. Time just disappears. So it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to transform, to find out who you really are, what you really want, where you're headed. As January progresses, it's not all hard work, my lovely Capricornians. There's also a time for dreaming, daydreaming, dreaming about your goals, dreaming about what you want to do, dreaming about where you want to travel to, what you want to be, who you want to be, how you want to live your life, what you want to bring into your reality. Allow your imagination to run riot. Allow your imagination to really set you free. So it's about setting goals. It doesn't matter how many goals you set. They're all part of your process. They're all part of your journey. You may not achieve all the goals that you set, and that's okay. But what it does is it gets you moving. It gets your energy flowing. It gets your energy flowing. Serendipity. Because when you get your energy flowing, what happens is serendipity sets in. This is synchronicities, things that happen, opportunities that show up, people that come into your life that are there to walk this part of the journey with you. Something you'll read, something you'll hear. It's beautiful. Serendipity plays a part in your goals, in setting what you want to do. As we move through January, you've got the 10 of Wands. This is an indication that about week 3 of January, you're going to think, this is an end to that struggle. There's an end to that working out what I want to do, an end to what's been impacting on me. What load have I been carrying? What baggage from others around me have I been carrying? What now can I let go? What can I do? How can I move forward? Looking at your shadow self allows you to move forward with one wand, not that whole stack, not that load that you're carrying. And we carry loads we're not even aware of. That's other people's baggage. Other people do something or say something that upsets you, and you get upset and you carry that and you think about it, and it becomes part of your thought form. You're taking on that baggage. When someone does something against you, it's not about you very often. Sometimes it is, but very often it's about them. They're not happy with who they are. They're not happy with where they are, and so they lash out. Don't take it on. What are you taking on? So this is your review, and you're going to review it, and you're going to take with you the wisdom, the learning, the knowledge, the passion that you've gained from that, because everything that we experience in life molds us, makes us who we are, makes us empathetic, makes us sympathetic to others when we've been through that part of that journey as well. Then you've got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is about higher knowledge, higher wisdom. So this is what you will gain: higher wisdom, higher knowledge, a sense of intuition. There is what am I feeling with you? I'm getting a sense of opening up. There's an opening up of your energies. There's an opening up of your chakras. There's a flowing of that energy. There's a lightening of that load, and there is a wisdom that comes with that. This is also something to do with institutions. It can be the law, it can be religious, it can be any school, education. It's higher learning, but also connection with your guides, connection with the divine. So there's a higher force at work here. There's a higher force at work. Can I have another card, please? So I get a sense with you that there is this awakening with you. Once you start to really dig around and allow that shadow to come up, rather than, it takes a lot of energy to suppress that shadow, to suppress that energy, to keep it down, keep it covered, no, I don't want to look at it. That takes a lot of energy. Set yourself free by setting your shadow free. It's part of who you are as well. And so the Hierophant brings in this Fool energy, which is what I said. There's this opening up. There's a movement of your energy. There's a transformation. The Fool is the first card in the tarot deck. And the Fool speaks of having the courage to move forward, even if you don't know where you're moving forward to or what your future holds. Just know that you want something different. You want that change. You're standing on the edge of the precipice. Jump empty-handed into the void and see what's there. Knowing that you will be safe, knowing that you are looked after by your higher self, your guides, God, whatever it is you choose to call it, all comes from the same place. Then as you move through January, there's going to be a time of rest, meditation, withdrawal, just getting away from people so that you can recharge, regenerate, process, getting rid of distractions. When we get rid of the everyday distractions, that's when we can really think. That's when we can really hear our guides. That's when we can hear our intuition, when we get rid of anything that is around that is distracting us. So there's going to be a period of where you want seclusion, where you just want to restore your energy, where you just want no distractions so you can really process where you are and where you're moving to and what you're doing. Very important. And then your final card is the Chariot. So moving into February, you've got the Chariot. This is your shadow self and your conscious self, and you're bringing them into alignment. And with that alignment, there is forward movement. Now, it's not about handing it over to anybody else. This is your forward movement. This is you taking charge. This is you taking control of your future and moving it into February, which is where it's really going to unfold for you, where it's really going to make an impact in your future. You're making an impact in your future. What you need to decide in January, my lovely Capricorn, is what impact do you want to make in your future? What sort of impact? Big? Small? None? That's free will. That's free will. And so it's totally up to you what you do. I'm going to use my Dreamtime reading cards. I haven't used these for a while and I really love them. And so see, the card that you have here is Clarity. The Dragonfly. The Dragonfly is about clarity. The Dragonfly flies around, bounces around, scurries around, flies around all the time. And it's about having that clear vision. I'm going to read to you what that is. Let's read it. What energy does the dragonfly bring? That's your totem. That's your animal totem for this month, or one of them. You know, there's many more. Be observant of what nature brings to you. Dragonflies come in abundant rainbows of colours and sizes. The dragonfly starts life as a rather unattractive larvae that lives in water before it evolves into an adult and gains wings. The period spent in the darkness of the water equips the dragonfly larva for its time of flight and freedom. Well, that's exactly where you are, my lovely Capricorn. The dragonfly is associated with the element of air and represents clear thinking and clear knowing. Its transparent wings offer insight and transparency to questions and situations you may be facing in your life. Due to its ability to hover and move quickly, the dragonfly is also associated with seeing situations from different angles, changing your perspective. Its silent, fleeting dance encourages creativity and freedom as it moves with grace and purpose. Its transparent wings shine with truth and answers. If a dragonfly has shown itself to you today, know that it is a blessing and that the answers that you seek are not far behind. There you go. How appropriate is that for you, my lovely Capricorn, for this month of January? It's quite an exciting month that you have ahead of you. Divine abundance. Let's see what message of divine abundance is going to be offered to you, my lovely Capricorn. Let's have a look. I love this, you know. You've got acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. And, you know, that's what I kept getting for you, you know, opening the flow. And I said to you, there's that flow of energy with what the effort you're putting in. So the more effort you put in, the more change you want, the more change you're going to get, which is a good thing if that's what you want. Accepting it, no resistance. No resistance. So don't allow anyone to come in and create that resistance. If someone's coming in and wanting to create resistance, if you take that on board, you're taking on board their baggage. That's their stuff that they need to look at. Why are they trying to hold you back? Why do they want you to fit in a particular pigeonhole or box? Because it suits them? What are they afraid of doing on their own? Very, very interesting reading, my lovely Capricornians. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there, as well as the yearly readings are available, limited time only, until the end of January. So if you want one of those, get in quick and visit my website and book that reading from there as well. If you like this video and would like to give me a thumbs up or a comment, I really appreciate that. It helps me, it helps my channel, and it helps me bring more of these videos to you. Many blessings to you. Happy New Year.